get something off my chest here. The streaming on the PS5 is fucking broken. So I'm having two issues with it lately. My two main issues. The first one is sometimes I hit broadcast and it tells me that I'm streaming on my end, but nothing is happening on YouTube. Or the second thing, I'll be in the middle of streaming, the stream will crash, but it won't tell me from the PlayStation side. I can only find out if I'm logged into YouTube. So Sony need to get their fucking shit together, or YouTube, whichever fucking one it is, because this is starting to take the piss. Like, this is the first episode of Season 3, and it has to be broke up into 2 now. It's really starting to get on my nerves. Very annoying, and it's very disruptive. But anyways, oh my god, like, it's still freezing on my end. Still freezing for me on my end. It's an absolute joke. Right, anyways, we're just going to have to deal with it. Actually, let me just do something. Maybe it's something to do with the... Because this only started happening when I started using the chat from the laptop. So let me just use my phone, and let me just see what happens. It might be something to do with that. If it is, then we'll just have to do it that way, because it's very, very frustrating. Right. There we go. Right, let's just get back into it. Halftime, there was no more goals. It did end 3-2 at halftime. But the amount of 0.5 episodes I've had to do is fucking ridiculous. So, anyways, look, it is what it is. 3-2 up. Let's just move on, because other than that, I'm just going to get angry. 3-2 up. No changes at halftime. And let's see if we can bring the Community Shield back to Cloyne. But yeah, I'm trying to remember that as well. So, the first time we were in the Community Shield in Turl United was Season 2, after we won the FA Cup. And I remember we lost that to Man City. Then we played it again, I think in Season 3? No, Season 4. But I can't remember if we won or not. I think we did. But I genuinely can't remember. Oh, is JJ. Oh, good save by Allison. Yeah, okay, it seems to be running a bit better on my side now. So maybe it was just... Maybe the laptop was just interfering with it or something. But anyways, look, at least it's sorted now. Oh, Paulinho. Oh my god, Paulinho has got a double! Jesus Christ, the CDM... Who is, like, obviously, players like Casemiro and Rodri score quite a few from CDM, but Paulinho, who's never been known for that, has scored 2 here in the Community Shield against Liverpool. What in the name of God is going on? It sucks that you now have to buy expensive equipment for streams to work. It's a joke, JJ. It's an absolute fucking joke. Now, to be fair, from what I'm seeing now, I have a feeling it might have been a Wi-Fi issue, so maybe it wasn't the fault of streaming from the PlayStation, but like, I never had this issue on the PS4. It's only on the PS5 that this seems to be an issue, so it's just a bit weird, but it's very, very frustrating. What a flick that was by Anthony. Oh, Alex is in. Alex Cullen. Oh, unselfish. It's JJ. It's 5-2. We are absolutely battered to say the Community Shield will be coming to Cloyne. What a ball by Dylan Turl into Alex Cullen. JJ with the finish. And it's 5-2. Half an hour still to go. Absolutely fantastic. Right. I'm going to make one change. I do want to give Mikalenko his debut today. And eventually I will bring on Brennan Johnson as well. But we'll leave it for now. But Mikalenko, the backup left back. Let's give him half an hour. Why not? Fabinho comes off there for... I don't know who that was who came on for Liverpool. Anyways, Gaia can come off for Mikalenko, the former Everton player. He can come on to play at left back and make his debut. I was kind of sad saying goodbye to Gallardo, because he was a decent player for us in the first season. But last season, I definitely felt the drop off. But 15 million for a signing that we made for free, I'll happily take that. Any day of the week. I apologize if I sound like my vocabulary is all over the place. So obviously, because I was reffing yesterday, I was talking a lot and shouting at times, and my throat is really feeling it today. Good ball, Anthony. Oh, he nearly got a double as well. Alisson with the save. Liverpool making a few changes now. Cloyne to whip this ball in. Looking for Ibanez, but couldn't quite get there. Saw the pick on Twitter. You was the ref for a title match. I referee every match, JJ, for Rebel County Wrestling. I am the referee for every single match. And yep, we crowned our new world champion last night, LJ Cleary, who gave me a whopper of a super kick during the match. So that was one of the bumps I had to take. And yeah, that one was an experience. But yes, I did referee a title match today. But as I say, yeah, I'm the only ref that's actually on these shows. Sorry, oh god, just give me a second. Give me a second. Something's after. There we go. There we go. Sorry, the laptop turned on by itself there. Just making sure that hasn't changed anything. Okay, perfect. It hasn't. Every match didn't realize that. Yep, I have refereed every RCW match so far. And sometimes we have 2 shows per day, so as you can imagine, I can get quite tired. But obviously, when I was refereeing for Phoenix, there was 2 shows I refereed from top to bottom. My very first one and my second last one. I refereed every match on those shows. But the last Phoenix show, I refereed 3 matches alongside Foxy, he's the head referee in Ireland. Oh, that was a bad ball to give away. But since RCW's inception, I've refereed every match, which has been a great experience. Absolutely fantastic experience. Here we are, just 10 minutes to go. Can JJ get a hat-trick here on the opening day of the season? Oh, too heavy a touch. Too heavy a touch. Unlucky. Right, let's make a few changes. We'll bring on Chavez, who will now be the backup player, but what a backup player to have. Brennan Johnson can come on to make his debut. And we'll give Anthony a rest as well. We'll bring on Furuhashi, who can play on the left wing when needed. And fuck it, let's bring on Kent. Bring on Kent for Ibanez. Sweet Chin Music must have been a good bump. Well, I tell you what, I felt it. I felt the kick, and I felt the bump as well. But I am hoping to maybe referee for another promotion in Ireland pretty soon. There will hopefully be a conversation there in the coming days, which should be interesting. Now, obviously, in other promotions, I would be sharing the role with another ref, probably Foxy, which I'm all for. I love working with Foxy. Right, let's put the ball out of play and bring on these subs. Only a few minutes to go, but fuck it. Gives them all an appearance. Did you do the Earl Hebner over dramatic slow count? For one of the counts, yeah. I also had a bit of a, I don't know if you want to call it a botch or whatever, but it kind of worked because I was still selling from the Sweet Chin Music, but I counted 3 in the main event. And I went to go, to get up and go ring the bell. And as I went to get up, I completely lost my footing and just fell flat in my ass. But I saw a video of it, and it kind of looked good. And considering I was selling a move from before, I think it worked. I was still selling the Sweet Chin Music from that match, so I think it worked. But another thing that has worked is the game plan we've set up for this game. 5-2 up in the Community Shield. Mamardashvili can just boot this away. Referee can blow the whistle. There we go. We start off Season 3 with a 5-2 win in the Community Shield. We add another trophy to the cabinet. Fuck it. I know people don't want to count it in real life, but we're going to count the Community Shield here. Because why not? A very, very entertaining game to kick off the season. Just a shame it had to be split into 2 fucking episodes, but whatever. You all know the crack at this stage. But I think I've sorted out what the issue is, so hopefully that won't be an issue anymore. And we will just continue. Premier League last season, the Community Shield to kick off this season. Begin as you mean to continue, am I right? There we go. We don't need to see the rest of the celebrations. It is only the Community Shields. But anyways, let's get on with it. Very good debut from Anthony as well. Very good performance from Marino. So we had some very good debuts there, which is great. And we can just move on now into the next game. I'm sorry, lads, if I sound like I can't string a sentence together. Traore seems like he's a bit sad to be leaving. I'm a little bit sad to be letting him go too, but I think it's probably is worth doing. But as I said, look, we might change our minds, but we'll see what offers we get. Abreu has gone out on loan to Strasbourg. That's good. True Pro, what looks like a botch turns into something, what the best do. But I appreciate that, JJ. I appreciate that. But I definitely felt, that was definitely the most confident I felt in the ring so far, without a doubt. You know, I like to pride myself on being confident anyway in these situations, but I think that sometimes it's like just trying to portray confidence. Whereas yesterday, like last night, I just felt confident. I didn't feel some of the nerves I'd felt previously. There's a loan offer here for Serrano. Do I have him loan listed or not? I actually can't remember. Let me just have a quick look at that. I do have him loan listed. Perfect. And it's Valencia, a club who I have a lot of time for. So I think that makes sense. We won't do a loan to buy. We'll just do a 1-year loan because he still looks like he could be a very promising young player. So he does. Burke has been loaned out as well. So he'll spend another year out on loan, which is good. And we can delete these emails. And we can get into the first Premier League game of the season. Fuck it, let's do a press conference. Why not? We'll do the press conference and we will see the new stadium in action as well. Let's just say I fancy our chances. There we go. So the morale is up for the team. Cloyne United versus Manchester City. The top 2 Premier League teams from last season playing in the first Premier League game of the season, which is good. Just to give you an idea of the objectives as well. So again, everything is low or very low, which is great to see because it takes the pressure off a bit. And it just means that we can enjoy this a bit more. So youth development was just signed 2 players younger than 20 years old, which we did with the Croatian midfielder and with Nicholas, the French striker. The brand exposure, they just want us to get 10 wins this season, which I think is very achievable. They want us to get to the Champions League final, which is not going to be easy. And obviously we got to the Conference League semi-finals last season, so we've gone far in Europe before, but the Champions League and the Conference League, 2 very different tournaments. And the domestic objectives, they just want us to finish in the top 4, which is a bit of a surprise considering we won the league last season, that they'd just be happy with the top 4 finish. And they also want us to win the FA Cup, which we are still yet to do in this career mode, so that will hopefully be good. I still think it's funny that they don't give you a League Cup objective. And the financial the financial goal, I should say, is finish the season with a profit margin of 275 million. Well, I'm not sure about that, but it's a low priority, so whatever. We are here to defend our crown. Indeed we are, JJ. What a game as well to kick things off against Manchester City. We'll go with the team that we have. Let's just get into it and hope that we can start off our season with 3 points. Our Premier League season, that is. So you might get a little preview here of the new stadium. Some fans donning the new kit there. And there we go. The stadium that is known as the East Point Arena. I've decided that's the stadium we're going to use probably for the rest of this career mode. It's not huge, but I think it's a nice size, you know. I just think it looks a bit better than the last stadium was okay, but I think that this one just looks a bit more like a real stadium. As we see a tifo there of Alex, something I never thought I would ever say. Sorry, I'm just doing something in the background here. we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Let's get into it. First game at the new stadium as defending Premier League champions against the team we beat. Not only did we pit Man City to the league by points, but we also beat Man City at the Etihad to seal the league with a 6-2 win in a game where JJ got his 50th league goal of the season and also scored 4 in that game as well, which was absolutely fantastic. But still, Man City are not a team that I will ever take lightly, and I don't have a great record on the opening day of the season in create a club career mode. So it's not a game that we should be treading lightly in. As Erling Haaland reminds us what a start that very nearly was. Got to be patient in this game as well. I feel like this is a game that is going to require a lot of, as I say, a lot of patience. Can't get too ahead of ourselves. There's Alex. Oh, nearly found Terrell. Got 20 goals from midfield last season. Can he have another season like that? Remains to be seen. Ibanez with a good tackle, who annoyingly is still stuck on an 83 rating. We do get the throw in there. So hopefully he'll go up a bit soon. Cullen now on the run. Oh, lovely from Alex Cullen. Oh, what a first league goal of the season for Alex Cullen. 1-0 to Cloyne United against Manchester City. That was absolutely brilliant from the man known as the Irish David Beckham. Lovely bit of dribbling there. Did really well to get away from whoever was marking him there. I'm not sure who that... I think it was Sergio Gomez. And a beautiful finish into the bottom left-hand corner. Cloyne United 1, Manchester City 0. Look at those lovely golden badges on the jersey. And a first goal of the season for Alex, who did have to miss a couple of months of last season through injury. So hopefully he can stay fully fit this time round. But we have the lead here. Phil Foden on the ball now, who was a transfer target, still is a transfer target of ours. I would like to sign him at some stage. Here's JJ. Oh, Moreno's making a run. That's a good ball to pick him out. Anthony on his Premier League debut for Cloyne United is Paulinho. Scored 2 in the Community Shield against Liverpool. He's lining up a shot there, but just got intercepted at the last second. Gaia now will whip it in. Headed away. And here's Rodri, the man who got the winning goal in the Champions League final yesterday. João Cancelo, who obviously went out on loan to... oh, shit. Oh, Haaland. Yeah, we were never going to stop him there, really, were we? Erling Haaland equalises for Man City. I was just about to say João Cancelo, who was out on loan at Bayern for the second half of the season, and all signs seem to be pointing to an exit, a permanent exit, that is, from Man City. But Haaland, with a brilliant goal of his own there, makes it 1-1. Clean sheets are going to be very hard to come by this season, I feel. But, listen, it is what it is. 1-1 now. At our new stadium. But I'm still feeling confident. The team definitely feels so much better with Anthony and Moreno in it. Anthony's going to have a go here. Oh, I tell you what. JJ fell into the back of the net. Haaland done more in this game than in the final. Erling Haaland has had a few big games where he hasn't turned up. Listen, he broke the Premier League goal-scoring record. Fair play to him. And he is a phenomenal player. Oh, Dylan Terrell just couldn't get the power behind it. But there's been a few big games this season where he didn't turn up. The FA Cup final, I don't think he was great. The Madrid games in the semi-finals, don't think he did an awful lot there. Champions League final, didn't score and didn't, like from what I saw in the final, in the highlights I should say, didn't seem to do an awful lot. But fuck it, like, why do I talk shit? Because that's going to end up happening. He's gotten a goal and a fucking assist here, and we're 2-1 down. What an absolute joke. And look, did you notice Haaland's hair is blue? Is it just me, or is Haaland's hair is blue in this? Is that a glitch? That must be a glitch. Anyways, I'll tell you what's not a glitch is the fact that since when is his hair blue? Does he have that in real life? I've never noticed that. I have never ever noticed that from Erling Haaland. Not a big game player. I mean, I'm sure there is big games where he has turned up, but I just noticed that this season that there's a few games there now where he didn't really do an awful lot. I mean, listen, obviously, oh shit. Okay, I need to stop talking shit about him because he nearly scored again there. But obviously, listen, he got a hat-trick against us back in October. So there's that. But that was really early on in the season. Like, that was nearly a year ago when you think about it. Oh, JJ just couldn't get the ball away from the defender. Looks like we're going to go into the half-time behind. I really don't want to lose this game. I really, really don't want to lose this game. Man City, though, are just a nightmare to come up against. Oh, good tackle by Porrig. Good ball to JJ. Oh, what a save by Ederson. But why did it choose to go with his left foot? That's not JJ's fault. That's just the fault of the fucking game. That angle, why would you go with your left foot? Oh, he's at the post, Moreno. Oh, what a chance that was to get a goal on his Premier League debut. Here's JJ. Oh, looking for the cutback for Alex, but I think that's going to be half-time. Yeah, of course he blows it just as we're about to attack. 2-1 down. Oh, that's frustrating. Then did nothing against us twice. Yeah, Luke Shaw kept him quiet in the first game. In the FA Cup final, he didn't have an awful lot of chances. You'd notice Aguero before Haaland. Yeah, Aguero was one of those players who was just... He wasn't just a big game player. He was an every game player, Sergio Aguero. But Haaland's, he's had a few games. Luis Suarez was quite similar. There was a lot of big games Suarez didn't score in for Liverpool. But he would score a lot in the other games. Or you know what it was as well about Suarez? He would score in games where Liverpool were already 2 or 3-0 up. He would get like the 4th goal in a 5-0 win or something. That he would do that an awful lot. Now, I'm not shitting on Luis Suarez as a player. I'll shit on him as a human being. But not as a player. But yeah, there was definitely a lot of big games that he didn't turn up in. And maybe Haaland is the same. But listen, if he's scoring in all the other games, then I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, Thierry Henry never scored in a cup final. You know? That's something that a lot of people don't realise. Henry, for as good as he was, never scored in a cup final for Arsenal. Oh, that's going to be 3-1. Oh, this could be a defeat here on the opening day. What a block by Porrig. What a block by Porrig. Oh my God, that probably should have been 2-2. But here is Moreno on his Premier League debut. Hit the post at the end of the first half, but he gets the equaliser in the second half. It is 2-2. Moreno scores on his Premier League debut. Well, at least for us. Obviously, we signed him from Chelsea, so I'm sure he's played in the Premier League before. But now he's playing for the big boys. And it is 2-2 here. Brilliant run. I thought for a second there that Diaz was about to catch up with him. But it is 2-2 here. Still about half an hour to go as well. So it's anyone's game at the moment. Anyone's game. Oh, Anthony does well there. Oh, brilliant by Anthony. Did really, really well there. He's got JJ in support. It is JJ. Please tell me they've cut the grass today. Oh, it's blocked. But it's Anthony who gets a goal on his Premier League debut as well. And it's 3-2. 2 goals in 2 games for our new signing on the left-hand side. Now you all know why I was so desperate to sign him. JJ with the run. I probably took one touch too many. Ederson came out, but Anthony did really well to finish that with his weak 3-2 up. Gets in there. Oh. Oh, and City have given it away again. Here's Paulinho. What a ball. Oh, just too close to the keeper. Oh, and Paulinho. His header just goes wide. And he's getting so many chances today. City are about to make a change. Goretzka comes off for Kevin De Bruyne. Was about to make fun of his age, but as you all know, that on this channel, anytime I do that, it comes back to bite me. So I'm not going to say what I was about to say. Sit here on the attack here again, Phil Foden. Silva. Oh, Haaland. He's in again. Okay. Oh, Foden's done Porrig there, but just goes over the bar. Thought that was in. I thought that was in, but thankfully not. 20 minutes to go. 3-2 up. Ibanez. And now Tarl. JJ. Oh, brilliant turn by JJ. Oh, he's left his man completely dead there. And JJ gets his first Premier League goal of the season. And surely we've picked up 3 points here on the opening day. 4-2. Get in there. JJ with the finish. The English Van Nistelrooy off the mark in the Premier League. 4-2. Well, goals in this episode. 5-2 against Liverpool in the Community Shield. 4-2 here against City on the opening day of the Premier League season. Might make a change or two now. I'm going to give... Who will I bring on? I'm going to give Marino a rest. He's done really well here in his debut. We'll bring on Chavez. Anthony I'll keep on for now. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's the only change I'll make. We'll just freshen up in the midfield a small bit. But a brilliant debut here. Premier League debut, that is, from Marino. Luis Chavez, who did accept a new contract to become a rotational player as well, which is very good. Because I definitely want to keep him. Like, I don't want to sell him at all. But it's just nice to know that he's happy to be a rotational player. And he definitely will still play a lot. Of course he will. But Marino will be the main man. Oh, lads, I'm so happy we started a new season. Because I won't lie, like, towards the end of season 2, I was really starting to get sick of a couple of players. I'm not going to lie. And I just knew we badly needed to upgrade. Oh, shit, Gaia's after picking up a bit of a knock here. Hopefully it won't be anything too serious. But I was really starting to get bored of one or two players. And we've replaced a couple of them now, which is great. Oh, Dylan Tarley has timed his run well here, has he? Oh, he's done really well here against Rodri. Oh! I got cocky and I went for the chip. But it didn't pay off. Oh, here we go with that fucking scoreboard glitch again. Right, Gaia I think is struggling a bit. I might have to take him off in a second. We'll wait until the ball goes out of play. Actually, you know what? Let's just put it out for the... Oh my god, I can't even put it out for the throw-in. Come on, please go out. Please go out. Get rid of that. Oh, what a goal. What a goal by Haaland, and it's 4-3. Right, well, I can make the change. But Erling Haaland... I have to see this again. What a ball. Lovely header. Jesus Christ, that was actually a really good goal. Right, well, Mikalenko is going to come on to make his Premier League debut. Gaia is struggling with an injury. Gaia, who obviously plays for Valencia in real life, but in this career mode, we actually did sign him from Man City. Should have shot from the halfway line like the MLS player. I'd love to score a goal from the halfway line in the career mode. It's one thing I'm yet to do. One thing I'm yet to do. Okay, we got to stay focused now, though, because City obviously have pulled that one back. That's a red card. JJ was through there. He was about to score. That has to be a red, ref. Come on. Send him off. There we go. Bye-bye, Ruben Diaz. City down to 10 men. It's asking me to make a change. Yeah, I might make some time-wasting changes. Anthony has done his job. I'll bring on Brennan Johnson. I'm going to put Paulinho at centre-back. Actually, no. Never mind. I'm going to keep Ibanez on. I'm going to bring on Cocaine Bear. And you know what? Calabria's a bit tired. Kent can do the job at right back. Let's put him there as well. Yeah, those are our final changes. Just to freshen things up. JJ, thankfully, isn't injured. Yeah, bye-bye, Ruben Diaz. Take care. That was a terrible tackle, wasn't it, JJ? That was actually... Oh, yeah, it was a very dirty tackle. Very, very dirty tackle. But anyways, wastes a bit of time, which is the main thing. That's not exactly where I wanted to pass it, but okay. 4-3. What an opening game of the season this is. Oh, it's Brennan Johnson. Oh, and he gives it to JJ. An assist for Brennan Johnson on his Premier League debut. JJ makes it 5-3, and that is that. 10 goals scored and 5 conceded. What a start to the season this is. Jesus Christ, lads. Okay, it's the first game of the season. Calm down. Calm down. It's a great win at our new stadium as well, but still. Let's just take a bit of a chill pill. But it was a brilliant move. Brennan Johnson does get the assist on his debut. And it is 5-3. JJ with his first 2 Premier League goals of the season. And that is 3 points now. But City, I tell you what, they've given us a game. I think it will be that they will be our main challengers this season, as they were last season. They've made some good signings as well from the looks of it. They still have Erling Haaland up front, so despite today... Oh, Jesus, they're going to get a fourth here. Yeah, of course they're going to get a fourth, and it's fucking Haaland. He's got a hat-trick. What a game. Well, we'll never forget our first game at the new stadium. That's for sure. Oh, JJ just headed it to himself there. Or at least tried to. Come on, ref, blow the fucking whistle. Jesus Christ. But we do get a 5-4 win here. What a game. What a game. It's kind of annoying we had to concede that one at the end. I don't want to see Haaland getting the match ball. Fuck off. But City giving us a very, very challenging game there. We do kick off with a win, but 4 goals conceded in the first game. Could have done without that. But listen, it is Man City. I'm sure they'll put 4 past a few teams this season, so I can't complain too much. But anyways, let's see. Mbuemo, I think, has finally gone up to 80 rated. Yes, he has. That's good to see. We'll put him on support winger next. Hasn't obviously made an appearance yet this season, but I'm sure he will at some stage. Valencia are happy to take Serrano for the rest of the season. Lovely stuff. And now let's move on into the Wolves game. Still no offers for Adama Traore. We do get an offer for Cocaine Bear, but obviously we're not going to accept it. Obviously not going to accept it. But we are coming up against Traore's former club now, as Serrano goes out on loan to Valencia. I think that's a good move for him. Get some good La Liga experience. That's assuming Valencia haven't got relegated, which unfortunately is a real possibility now. They very nearly did in real life. But we will go into this game now against Wolves, our first away game of the season. Do I change the kit? Is it a bit of a clash? Yeah, maybe it is. We'll keep the home kit on for this game. Not going to make any changes. Don't really think I need to. Thankfully, Gaia's injury wasn't serious as well. I actually forgot about that. But actually, you know what? Let's give Mikalenko a start. I kind of want to see how he gets on. Just to try something different. Why not? We brought in these new players. May as well give them a go. And it makes sense. You know, Gaia did pick up an injury in the last game, so you can say it's a precaution. But anyways, with all that said, let's get into the game. Here at Molineux, one of my favourite stadiums, I have to say. It is one of my favourite stadiums to visit in the Premier League. There's a few stadiums like that, you know, with clubs who I mightn't necessarily have any like connection with, but they just have stadiums that I think just look really, really good. And Molineux is one of them. It's quite a unique stadium, and I do like it. I do like it a lot. Paulinho's done well there. He's had a very good start to his season, hasn't he? Colin looking for Turl. Couldn't find him. Calabria. Paulinho. Marino. Oh, couldn't find JJ. This obviously is the last game before the transfer window ends, I should say. Good tackle there by Ibanez. Mikalenko over to Calabria. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like when I was looking at backup left backs, I'll be honest, lads, my options were quite limited. There wasn't many that were there. Yeah, there was a lot of players who were like around the same. Oh, it's a good run by Milenko. Just give me a second. Oh, tries to find Dylan Turrell, but he couldn't get there. There was a lot of players who were around the same rating as Jose Gaia, but I didn't need a player like that. I needed a player who was a good rotational option, and I think we found one with Mikalenko. Here he is now on the ball. Oh, cleared away. Caught up with part one from Friday's stream. Looking forward to the potential future plans. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to. I've got some very exciting plans that I would like to do, and yeah, we'll obviously in FIFA or in EA. I keep nearly saying FIFA 24. In the next game, I'm just going to say, you know, obviously I said we'll have the United career mode. We'll do the Oxford Road to Glory, which I will need a lot of help from you there, JJ, just about the history of the club and principles of the club and whatnot. Oh, here is JJ though. Speak of the devil. Alex Cloyne. Oh, it's not where I wanted the ball to go at all. And Turrell strikes wide. It was JJ I was looking for. Why did it go back to Turrell? But you know what? It's a better effort than I would have expected, but still. And then obviously the Create a Club career mode, which I have a few ideas for. Like obviously Turrell United and Cloyne United have been quite similar, but the next career mode that I do, a Create a Club career mode I should say that I do, it's going to be a lot different from this. Oh, lovely by JJ. Oh, good save by the keeper. It won't be in the Premier League. It won't even be in England. I know it won't be a Welsh team either. It won't be in the English league system. It'll be something else. Just to freshen it up, you know? Just to do something completely different. Oh, good ball. Anthony again. Oh, just no power behind that strike. Glad they helped Oxford United. Well, JJ, you're the man for it. You're the man for it. And it's been... honestly, man, I've been... Oh, I thought there was an injury there. I've been wanting to do a Road to Glory, like to stream a Road to Glory for so long. And it's great now that we'll be doing it with a club that obviously I know that you have a lot of love for. And obviously because of that, I feel like I'll feel a bit of a connection with the team as well. Obviously nowhere near as much as you will, but I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited about it. That's a good ball in for JJ, and it is 1-0 here. JJ wins the header. Lovely ball in by Calabria. Oh, he's going to celebrate in front of the Wolves fans as well. JJ turning heel as we take the lead here at Molineux. Lovely header, 1-0. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet today. But Calabria has done so well to whip that ball in. JJ heads it down. And we take a 1-0 lead here against Wolverhampton Wanderers. 3 goals now in 2 games for JJ in the Premier League. Obviously he got 2 in the Community Shield as well. So he is having a fantastic start to the season. Try and make sure they don't go right up the other end and score. There we go, perfect. Because it's been happening way too much in FIFA lately. There's Anthony, who I'm absolutely loving in this team so far. Got a bit unlucky with the pass there, but Marino does really well to win it back. Paulinho, Marino, Dylan Turrell, just gets intercepted. Fabio Silva, who I actually did use in a Hull career mode before. Oh, what a ball. Theo Corbianu, the Canadian. Oh, good save by Mamardashvili. Theo Corbianu, if you're an MGH fan, you'll know exactly why that name is so synonymous with him. But I meant to say, he nearly scores there. Very, very good save by Mamardashvili. The Wolves still have it. Oh, got beaten far too easily there. Mamardashvili makes another save. Well, that was close. They did put us under a good bit of pressure. Here's Anthony. Somehow loses it there. Oh, it's a good ball. Corbianu is doing really well down that right-hand side. Nearly got the better of Porrig there. We get it back down here. Anthony into JJ. My God, lads, try and keep the ball. We're losing it far too much in that position. Fabio Silva. Oh, what a gap. Theo Corbianu. That's going to be a brilliant equaliser. No, it's not. It's going to be a brilliant save by Mamardashvili. God, those golden badges look lovely on that jersey, don't they? Oh, he's done really well there. Played every game last season, of course. He's played every game so far this season. I think that'll be the half-time whistle. Yes, it will. 1-0 up, thanks to a lovely header from JJ. 1-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Let's get into the second half. Don't need to make any changes just yet. Oh, this could be a good start though for Wolves in the second half. Yes, it is. That's a fucking shitty goal to concede. Fell right for Neto. Like, look at this. The way it just falls so kindly for him. And barely 2 fucking seconds into the second half, Wolves get the equaliser. Alex does well here, though. What a ball. What a ball. Oh, but JJ just couldn't get the power behind it. Just couldn't get the power behind it. Oh, unlucky. Cullen was nearly in there. Gallagher has gone to Everton. Good signing for them. Ibanez with a beautiful ball here to Alex Cullen, though. He's going on a brilliant run. Gives it to JJ. Why did you go with your left foot? It's so annoying. Why does it keep making JJ go with his left foot? Oh my God, that is so irritating. Oh, but it's a brilliant header by Ibanez. And it is 2-1. Bullet header from the centre-back, who doesn't score an awful lot. Like Porrig is definitely the centre-back who scores the most. But Ibanez gets his first goal of the season. It's one of the first goals he's ever scored for us. Might actually be his first ever goal. I can't really remember, but it's a very good header nonetheless. And we are 2-1 up. Very good header. And we regain the lead here against Wolves. Thanks to a beautiful header by Roger Ibanez.
Goal for United, number 4, Ibanez.
I have a feeling that Ibanez might eventually become a rotational centre-back, but still, regardless of that, he is doing really, really well. Oh, it's JJ again. Oh, he makes up for it. He makes up for what happened earlier. It's a lovely chip finish. It's 3-1. I think EA has mistaken left hand for left foot as I'm left-handed. Isn't it mad that there's so few left-handed people in the world when you think about it? Like Porrig, the reason I made Porrig left-footed is because he's left-handed. So if I'd known that you were left-handed, JJ, I actually probably would have made you left-footed. But, I mean, to be fair, you've scored a beautiful chip there with your left foot. And I do think you have 5-star, quote-unquote, weak foot. But it's just in those angles. It's not obviously JJ's fault. It's just the fucking game. They always like to pick the foot that you're worse off using in those scenarios. It's really, really frustrating. Anyways, doesn't matter now. We're 3-1 up. Fish and chipped. If you know, you know. But we are 3-1 up here. And thankfully, that miss has not come back to haunt us. And I won't lie, lads, this might be I might leave the Spurs game till the next episode. Oh, Kajiji get a hat-trick for the first time this season. He just beats the post. Unlucky. I won't blame him for that one. That was just a bit of unluck. Oh, look. JJ with 6 shots for team name, abbreviation 39059192, whatever it was. It's an absolute joke. But I tell you what, I'm starting to feel a bit of fatigue. So I might, I'll finish the transfer window in this. We'll see what our Champions League group is. But then I might finish, this might be the last game I play. And we can do the Spurs game maybe tomorrow. Oh, fuck, that was a terrible pass. It's not at all where I want the ball to go. I'm pretty sure I will stream tomorrow. But regardless, we will play the Spurs game in the next stream. Porrick does really well there. Didn't panic under pressure. It's Calabria. Good run. He's got Turl in support and uses him. $15 minutes to go now. 3-1 up. A test tube of a team. Yeah. Oh, good tackle by Porrick. Or good interception, I should say, by Porrick. Come on. Let's get JJ's first hat-trick of the season. Oh my fucking god! Now all of a sudden Jose Sad decides to have a fucking banger of a game. I'm gonna have to make some changes as well in a minute. I feel like I've taken Marino off in every game so far, but the only thing is we will have to probably work on his stamina a bit, because I feel like he's, at this stage of the game, he always seems to be quite knackered. Anyways, we'll wait another few minutes, or we'll wait until the ball goes out of play, I should say, which I feel like won't be for another few minutes. It's always when I want the ball to go to play, it just won't happen. Oh, crap. Fuck off. That's all I'm going to say to that goal, is fuck off. That was fucking terrible. Right. Sorry, that's just such an annoying goal to concede. Going to make some changes. I'll bring on Chavez. Brennan Johnson can go on the left. I'm going to put Alex on the left. And Brennan Johnson can go on the right. I'll bring on Gaia, left back. Yeah, that's all I'll do for now. But a very, very frustrating time to concede. And they don't deserve it either, which is the annoying thing. But it's 3-2. Oh, Turl. Oh, very good ball. Brennan Johnson. Turl. Gets intercepted again! In the same spot, we always seem to fucking lose the ball. I'm getting frustrated now, so I definitely won't be playing that Spurs game. Oh, no. No. You've got to be joking me. You've actually got to be fucking joking me. That is a fucking disgrace. How has that gone in? How in the name of God has that gone in? Where is the defense? Where is Ibanez? Where the fuck is Ibanez? 7 goals conceded in 2 games, and now we're going to drop points here. What a fucking joke. What a joke. I can't believe this. I genuinely am lost for words. Oh my god, and it's Brennan Johnson. What the fuck is going on? Another high-scoring game. 3 high-scoring games in this episode. 5-2, 5-4, and now 4-3. Never a dull moment, eh? But I find it hard to celebrate this because there were some goals there that we just should not have been conceding. Alex and Brennan Johnson linking up. It's Brennan Johnson's first goal for the club, which I am delighted about, but it's just a joke, like, it's just a joke. Oh, God, right, let's make some time-wasting subs. We'll bring on Kent, and I'll put Kent at CDM, just because I want to give him an appearance as well. Let's bring on Furuhashi, give him his first appearance in the Premier League as well this season. Justice, yeah, Justice Jam and Toast, as Mark Goldbridge would say. 4-3, Brennan Johnson's first goal for the club. Very excited to have him in the team, another good rotational option. Ariel Hawani's favourite player. If you know, you know. We'll make these changes. JJ, who's had a great game, he can come off for Furuhashi, who was prolific in the Conference League last season. And Kent can come on to play CDM. Get some fresh legs on for these last few minutes. It's just been FIFA in a nutshell, though, this year. The amount of goals we concede. Well, the last few years, really. Oh, my God. I know Wolves get a free kick. And this gets me nervous. Come on, get rid of it. Just get rid of it. There we go. Johnson just whipped that down the pitch. I think that's going to be that. Yes, it is. I think, yes, it is. 4-3. What a dramatic game. We were 3-1 up, and then all of a sudden Wolves got 2 fucking poxy goals out of nowhere. It looked like they'd robbed a point. But Brennan Johnson, after beautiful work from Alex Cullen, got his first goal for the club to make it 4-3. And I know I sound a bit disappointed, lads, but it's just annoying when you concede that many goals, especially when we played so well. Anyways, whatever. It's done now. It is what it is. And let's move on with the rest of the transfer window. We'll see what our Champions League group is, and we will return then tomorrow. So, yeah, outstanding, son. Very happy with that from Brennan Johnson. Let's see, do we get any other offers? Will we get an offer for Adama Traore? We've got nothing for him yet. Mbuemo is wanted by Liverpool on loan. No, thank you. He will be a very good backup option to have off the bench. So, okay. I think we've gotten our Champions League group. Look at that. 7 goals conceded already. Yeah, the most conceded. Of course it fucking is. Because it always is. Liverpool, who are on top, have only conceded 1. Forest, who are just below us, have only conceded 1. It's ridiculous. So, I'm going to look away for a second. Okay, no, they haven't. Okay, the groups haven't come up yet. I was going to say I'm going to look away for a second, and we'll see then what comes up. But let's do it. Let's get into deadline day. Let's see what offers we get, or, you know, if we get any offers. As I say, nothing just yet for Adama Traore, which might be a sign that we keep him, as I say. So we'll see. I just feel bad having him waste away on the bench, or not even on the bench, on the reserves. But look, maybe he's worth keeping for now. Ooh, Rodrigo could be going to United. That would be a very good signing. Kim Min-jae's gone to Sevilla. Any other big transfers happening? Max Kilman, who we just played against, he's gone to Sassuolo. Inter Milan have signed a player from Blackpool. Interesting. Never thought I would say that. But yeah, no, it looks like that's it. That is the end of the transfer window. And now, hopefully, we can see who is in our Champions League group. Right. Look away for a second. Yeah, okay. You might have seen that, but I didn't. So let's go through the groups one by one, and we'll see who got who. So the first group, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Club Brugge, and Young Boys. You would expect Madrid and Inter Milan to go through, but I've seen Club Brugge put off some fucking miracles in... They won the Champions League in Season 1 in one of my career modes this year. So I will never count Brugge out of anything. Absolutely anything. So here we go. Yes, okay, perfect. Real Sociedad are in the Champions League this season. They're not in our group, but I fucking hope we get these fuckers again. They battered us in the Conference League semi-final last season. They stopped us from winning a European trophy, which was quite disappointing. Look, I know it's only the Conference League, but I still would like to have won it. But they are in the Champions League this season. They've gotten a tough group, Juventus, Ajax and Malmo, but I really hope they get out of it, and I would love to get them in the knockout stage at some season. They was close once, Tom Ince. Yeah, exactly. Blackpool, what was I going to say? Yeah, Blackpool... Why is my chat gone again? No, there it is. Not Blackpool. Inter Milan, sorry. Yeah, Tom Ince, he very, very nearly went there, but he chose Crystal Palace over Inter Milan instead. What the fuck was going through his brain? Anyways, whatever. Or sorry, not Palace. He picked Hull, sorry, not Crystal Palace. Anyways, Group C. Chelsea, Leipzig, Fiorentina and Midtjylland. Okay, that's an interesting group. Then we have PSG, Napoli, Sevilla and Salzburg. That'll be a tough one. Tottenham, Marseille, Braga, and Shakhtar Donetsk. And then Cloyne United, right. We have got Lyon, Frankfurt, and Sparta Prague. that is a decent group. That is a decent group. I think I would expect Lyon maybe to come. We should be the favourites, and Lyon maybe second. Frankfurt, you never know. But Sparta Prague, listen, stranger things have happened, but you'd expect them to be to not do great in the to not do great in this group. But listen, we'll see what happens. But our first game will be against Lyon. That's exciting. And the last group is, sorry, we have two more groups. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, who I feel like are always in the same group. Benfica, and we got Slavia Praha there, or Slavia Prague. So the two Pragues in Group F and Group G. And then we have Group H, Manchester City, Bayer Leverkusen, Celtic, and Feyenoord. Hopefully Celtic can pull off a shock in that one. Any interesting Europa League groups? Let's see. Dortmund, Porto, Besiktas, Cluj. Sporting are there. We played them in the Conference League last season. Atletico Madrid and Monaco in the same group. That's interesting. Liverpool, Galatasaray, Glimt, and Sligo Rovers. Sligo, where Nicholas, who tuned into the last stream, that's where he's from. They're an Irish team. So they've drawn Liverpool in their group. Celta Vigo, Rapid Vienna, and Dynamo Kiev. Arsenal got PSV, Rangers, and Apoel. Interesting. And then Villarreal, Stade Rennais, Dynamo Zagreb, and Lech Poznan. And out of curiosity, let's just see who's in the Conference League. Let's just see if there's anyone of note. Osasuna, Hibernian, who are a Scottish team. Shamrock Rovers, probably the most famous team in Ireland. They're in Group C. They got a tough one as well. Nice, Basel, and Bucharest. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I didn't realise we were in the Conference League. Obviously, Cloyne United aren't, but the team I support in real life, Manchester United, are. Oh, God. And you know what's so sad about that, right? In this group, we have Molde, who, of course, is the former team managed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and Brøndby, who we played in the group stage of the Champions League in the 1999 season. And here we are in this group stage playing them in the Conference League. Oh, God. Oh, that makes me feel sick, seeing us in the Conference League. Anyways, let's move on. Wolfsburg are in Group E. AC Milan in Group F. Jesus, some big teams in the Conference League. United, Wolfsburg, and AC Milan. Anderlecht are there. Yeah. If United don't win that, if the final isn't United and Milan, unless they meet each other along the way, then something has definitely gone wrong there. Still have some youth academy players here that we're looking at. We'll obviously keep tabs on them. And yeah, will I play the Spurs game now? No, I won't, because I'm feeling a bit of fatigue. But let's give a little preview of the next episode, which should be tomorrow, and we'll focus on that then. So we have a big game to kick off against Spurs, which will be tough. Then Aston Villa, who had a very good season last season, but ended up dropping off a bit. They will be our first away game of the next episode. We then have our first ever Champions League game, where we'll be taking on Lyon at home. And we also have a game against Manchester United. We'll probably sim the game against Sheffield, get through the month of September, and leave things with this Champions League game against Slavia Prague. So anyway, lads, that will do it for that will do it for this episode. I apologise about the issue earlier. Hopefully tomorrow that won't happen. I've just seen JJ's got up to an 89 rating as well. That's great. But we will be back tomorrow with another stream, so I'm looking forward to that with our first Champions League game. Thank you, JJ. So much for tuning in, as always, and I'll speak to you all on the next one. Take care.